Assistant.
Okay, I think this isn't really a flag right, but it doesn't matter. As long as you're close to me and I can see your beautiful faces.
Sorry.
Oh,
no, I'm hot. I want to be hot.
No, I'm assistant home.
Sorry.
Did you guys get a chance to see your postcard?
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really awesome.
I wanted to see it immediately for the second time. I think they did such a great job. The cut is
nice
great.
Cut.
I know the lady that's done it. Yeah,
yes.
She's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Great
She's
job.
part of our, creative team where we know just looking, okay, doing. That's it. All right, so you guys were up way 403 meters up above on a suspension bridge somewhere in Tirol.
Yeah.
Is that right? Tell me about the experience.
Well, I think the funniest thing about, if you don't really talk about this bridge, that there was a story before. We got our flying plan, and we were flying from, just try to imagine the Europe card. We were flying from Prague to Vienna, for you, from Prague to Vienna. Then we were flying to Innsbruck. Then we were going to Tirol somewhere. So when we arrived in Innsbruck, I was like, okay, we are soon in the hotel. I called my friend who lives there and I said, come on, let's have a drink. It was a good luck that she said, oh, I'm not here, I'm in Portugal right now. It's like, okay, doesn't matter, then we have a drink alone in the hotel bar. And we arrived and there was this taxi driver and he said, okay, have fun, sit nice, we are going to drive about 2.5 hours. What?
So I buy the bottles.
Some bottles of wine. They didn't have any.
It was good.
And the wine was warm.
But I'm so happy that you were able to adapt, somehow.
And then we loved it. It was a great day. I am a little bit scared of heights.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, I couldn't look down. So I was walking like this.
You look charming. So.
But he wasn't scared because he didn't see anything because of
the helmet.
Yeah. And he was so sad. He was like, I came here to record something so the whole Europe can see me, and nobody can see me because I have the helmet over my face. And he was walking like this.
Sounds like a great day, actually. It sounds like a very fun day, an exhausting but fun day.
Yeah.
All right, questions from the audience. I'm going to start with Simon, because he put his hand up first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ahoj.
Ahoj.
Ano, tak prosím vás, reklama. This is the advertisement in one of the Polish radio stations, which reminds me of Czech Republic all the time. I'm Simon, Polish radio newsletter. I'm very grateful Czech Republic that they decided to bring you here, because you are the most amazing in the press conference.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. It's fun for me, that's for sure. Oh, sorry, I'm
You know that you know that the first Czech guy in the Eurovision Song Contest was Karel Gott.
Yes.
He represented Austria many years ago.
Last century.
Yes, indeed. But tell me, the Eurovision songs as such, because I don't think that we have songs, Eurovision songs anymore, because all kinds of music can be here, and Finland is example, and the other. But tell me, why these Eurovision pop songs are not so popular in your country? Would you describe the market of Czech Republic and why your music?
I don't think it's about the market. I don't think it's about that the people would not like it. They don't know the songs. We were just watching the postcard video outside, and at the end, when there is it looks like the postcard video is being broadcasted onto a billboard right in the center of Prague, and I wanted to cry. And I told him, I'm so sad, here there are so many people that are interested in what we want to say, and in Czech Republic, nobody even knows that we are already here. And when we were recording those postcards, it was 6 weeks ago or something, the people were like, oh, I saw you were in Austria, so how was the Eurovision Song Contest? What? And some fans are still, we keep posting on our social network sites, and some people are like, really complaining that there's nothing on TV. Our song is not on one radio in Czech Republic. It was running once because I came there. It was the only reason that I go to the radio station, that I said, if you play the song, so they played it once now. It's nowhere. So at the last press conference 3 days ago, we both said that we are here to kick Czech Republic's ass, to see that Eurovision is a great contest. And I said it also 3 days ago. You know, we understand them, because the Czech Republic tried 3 times to succeed in Eurovision Song Contest, and they ended up last on one place before the last. So the Czech Republic is like the mad child that didn't get 3 times anything for Christmas. So imagine, you have 3 Christmas, you don't get any present from anyone. So when the 4th Christmas is coming, which is now us, the Czech people are like, I don't care about Christmas anymore. More people are getting it slowly. So maybe by next week we get them there.
If you need a place to stay after the song contest.
Austria?
Just to like maybe wait till things calm down before you go home. After kicking Czech Republic's ass.
I meant the positive thing.
I know. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go to the gentleman up in the front.
Hello, I'm Casper Veltenaar from Eurovision Artists in Netherlands. I have a question for Marta. Your father is a rock musician, and can you tell me how that influenced your musical life?
Yeah, because my father was very famous from the end of the 60s, so I was growing up under, you know, since I was a child, I could think about going to concerts, my mother signing thousands of posters for him at home because he didn't have time to do it. And I never do that. I always sign for myself. And for him. And because of him, I never wanted to become a singer, which is very funny. My mother always wanted me to be a singer. And I said, no, I want to have a normal life. I didn't like it, you know, for a child. It's very weird if you go shopping, and some people are like, look, that's Peter. And I was like, no. I never wanted to go anywhere with him. And when I was older, when I was 15, I had boobs already. And he took me to a theater, and all the women were looking at me like this. Like, look at Peter Janda, that's the name of my father. Look, he has a young lover. So, in all this time before the people knew who I was always screaming at my dad, Daddy! So all the people knew that I was not a young lover, but really his daughter, and then the people were like, And so I never wanted to become a singer because I wanted to have a normal life. I wanted to have a husband, many children, have a little house, and have a normal job. But when I was 19, I was going out with a boy from Germany, and a few weeks later he asked me if I don't want to become a singer of his new band called Die Happy, and I said, well, why not? And after our first concert, 4 months later, I came down from the stage and I said, I never want to go down. Okay, forget about my life with many children. No, I always want to have children, but I knew that stage is my home. But first with 19.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have to, I'm afraid, wrap things up. We are ready. Can I have time for one last question? Yeah.
I talk so
yes,
much
sir.
always.
Yes, sir. No, it's wonderful listening to your stories.
Hello, ahoy, Maciej from Poland, so first of all, it's great to have you here, and don't worry, in Poland it is also improving about Eurovision and its popularity, so maybe in Czech Republic it will also get better. My question is for Marta. Aren't you afraid, because during one of today's performances, your shoe went so close to the camera that I was afraid that it's gonna hit the camera. Aren't you afraid that you'll hit the camera and have to pay for it?
You know, the camera doesn't matter, but You know, I'm scared that I hit a person. So you were thinking, if we don't win, then maybe we just win because we are going to have the best press, so there will be the picture of a person standing in the first row having my shoe in his hand. No, because the directors, because I'm throwing the shoes back and I was always turning back, so he said, try throw them in front. And I said, okay, I will do it, but only if I can sign a contract that I don't pay anything that I break or anybody I kill. So, but I want to say one last sentence. I don't want you to think that we don't love our country. It's not true. We are very proud of our country. We hope we are going to win against Canada. So much behind us, but that's why we are here to change it. So next year, when the new Czech delegation will come, there will be the whole Czech Republic in the city of the winner, and we'll say yes, 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 Czech Republic, go in Eurovision. So that's about the kicking it the ass. We mean it positively because we love you, Czech.
Proud of Czech Republic and the delegation. You guys are represented. Awesome.
Thank you.
Go and have your picture taken.
Okay.